lot of people see me, and a lot of people don't know me, but they just see me. As in, oh, it's that girl. You know, I don't know all what people think or thought of when they see me, or I don't know what I look like. I probably look like somebody that's retarded or whatever the case may be. But don't think for 1 second that I'm slow, okay? The way how God designed our brains, He designed our brains for us to be uniquely different for His own purpose. He probably have a plan of how he's going to allow us to share our identity amongst each other as humans in order to understand him or to get a better understanding of who or what he represents as a whole. There has to be somebody greater than us that's operating this planet. It's not just it was a sonic boom and then Earth was formed or gas, and it's bigger than that. And these people really need to stop over here lying to us, making us feel like we're going crazy, when in reality they know that we cannot survive without oxygen. Who is making it possible for us to have oxygen? It's our creator, which is God himself. But they want us to suppress the idea that God is real. Um, I haven't really been on YouTube for a while because, I'm transitioning from one state to the other state mentally, financially, and emotionally. Like today, I'm just an emotional wreck because I cannot believe that I'm working for a company that in the end, one little slip up that they make can cost me my entire career, and I'm 43. It's like I'm 43 years old and I'm starting my life over, which I should have been further along in life, but things happen. I got molested, I was homeless, um, I was abused, I was in an abusive relationship. It was just a lot of things that was going on that was probably close to hindering me from growth, but for some reason God saw me fit and he just kept pushing for me to keep going, and I kept going. Now I'm 43 years old. I'm managing my own classroom and it's not fun. It's not fun. I don't mind managing the classroom, but managing a classroom now in 2024 is not the same as managing a classroom in 1981. Okay, remember, um, the children that are transitioning from toddler stage into the preschool sector, they're not using the restroom, as they're not on schedule as far as toileting. They're potty training later. Okay, so we have 3-year-olds that still have to be monitored as far as diapering is concerned. Then there's children that are academically challenged. It's a lot of chaos in the classroom. But I have to still get up every day and report to this company. You know, today I got trained on how to properly save a document, a PDF document, on either my desktop or on my flash. I had prior knowledge of how I would go about saving documents while I'm at work, but like you're training me, and I'm not really offended by how you're training me, but you're training me like I'm slow. No, your computer is slow, and I'm trying to hurry up and rush the process of this training so I can get this over with to move on to the next. You don't want to see my to-do list. My to-do list is completely, every day I add on to my to-do list. Every day. Let me show y'all. This is my to-do list here. Hold on. It's telling me to turn around. This is my to-do list. Yesterday I made a to-do list, but I wasn't able to do none of the things that's on the list. I wasn't able to do all of the things that was on the list. I was only able to do two. You know what I mean? It's a lot of work. I don't know if you guys was watching my videos, but I when I was job searching, I would come on YouTube, and either I would be crying, or I'll be talking about what I'm going through, or I'll be giving tips about job searching, or the latest one that I was doing. Sometimes I would just get on here and just freestyle and just talk about anything that's on my mind. But today, for some odd reason, I was emotional before I got on here, so I need to really contain my thoughts and try to focus on what I got to do, because my kids getting ready to come out of school now. So when I get off from work, I would like some time to relax to myself, but I don't really get that time. You know what I mean? Because I'm constantly thinking of how can I improve my surroundings. It's either my apartment needs to be clean, or my car is dirty, or it's always something going on to where it's like, bro, like, can you ever sit down? Don't talk about the clothes I gotta wash. And this is after I get off from work, working 8 hours. Yeah. So nobody didn't really show me how to do any of this. This is all new to me. Me having insomnia, my insomnia came back. My insomnia been back now for about a week and a half. So yes, you're gonna see these little dark things right here. But thank God they're not bagged. See, that's for me not getting enough rest. So I go to sleep at night because I be so tired. I probably spend time with my kids, help them with their homework. Once I'm done helping them with their homework, oh baby, you gotta go cook, or you could cook and help your kids with the homework at the same time, if you could multitask. But sometimes that gets overwhelming too, because when you're cooking, you want to focus on what you're doing so it could come out properly. So when I get out from work, my mind is still into that go mode. I'm constantly on the go. So today when my supervisor was training me and I was just pressing the mouse like, let's get this over with. Don't think for 1 second, supervisor, that I'm slow. Really. You have a computer system that does not work. You gave people access to your private property, but you don't show them how to use it the right way. What do you think is going to come out of it? What do you think is going to come out of it? You have a company, you're running a company, you're not training your employees right. You giving your employee misinformation, okay? First of all, we have this meal count that I had to do. My assistant stepped out of the classroom for 1 week, so it was chaos for me to manage the classroom, then do the meal count, then do the health check. As a matter of fact, today I gotta finish my daily health check. You know what I mean? I didn't even get to do this morning, because when you start doing this, and then next thing you know, everybody and their mama want to show up at the door. You gotta open it. You gotta, it's a lot of work. You know what I mean? Then they say, don't take your work home. Where else must I do all this crap? Be honest. Keep it real. Okay, who was here? Was this person here? Yes. This person, yes. Was this person? Yes. Yes. No. Yes. 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 No. Yes. 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 And yes. I forgot to do this morning, so listen. I don't think that teachers should be greeting. I don't know. It's not right. It is not right. You cannot do this. You cannot do this. You got to come up with another plan, because I see where I'm checking the kids in. You got to look these. You got to look these kids up from head to toe. You got to scan them. You got to look in their mouth. You got to look sometimes behind the ear. Wherever there's visible, like wherever there's the clothing is visible to where you can see the skin. You got to check all that. You know, why don't they explain the health check in that terminology? You know what I mean? Because I'm thinking, oh, you look okay. Your legs ain't broken. I don't see no big old bruise on your face. Okay, you're fine. Come in. But that's not the case. So I'm being told that I'm doing the check wrong, incorrectly. My supervisor came to the job one day, and you know how you writing something and you write NA, NA, NA. I write NA on the second, NA on the third, NA on the fourth, and looking towards the fifth, I wrote N. What does that mean? Why did she just write N? Oh, I wrote N because I got distracted by the gate. When I went to go open the gate and I turned back around, I didn't remember what I was doing, so my brains went into doing something else. Okay? So it's like, but you teaching my child and you don't remember where you just walked from to get to the next. Listen, it's not what y'all think. Teaching is a very difficult task. You know, you gotta have this great creative passion for what you do. If you don't have no passion for teaching, please put it down and go find you another profession. And that's about it. And that's when I drop the mic. There's nothing else out there in the teaching world for you. It's more rigorous. It's more stressful. It's independent of stress. Like, don't think you're gonna be stressed out. Then they stop. Every time I look, there's a new training to do. There's you got to take this training. And my supervisor telling me, even though the state of California said that if you do the mandated reporter, it can last you for 2 years. This company said, okay, we gonna make it last for 1 year because we want to make sure that we don't have no teacher that's abusing children, or to allow the teachers to understand the concept of being abusive as a teacher. That's fine. But if I just took this class in April, which is not even quite 6 months ago, why should I have to take this class over? I shouldn't have to. So I asked my supervisor if I have to. I didn't say, why do I have to? I said, I think I probably did say, why do I have to take the class over when I just took it like in April and it hasn't even been 6 months? And the state said we could let that last for 2 years, but the company said 1 year. So I'm like, all right, I'll go with that. I'll go with that, whatever. So I just made copies of all my stuff that they have, my training that I have to do. My journal is digital and it's printable. So um, don't think for 1 second, boo boo, that I'm slow. Okay? Why did it take them so long to come in after I complained about me having issues with my lesson plan? Then you expect for me to fill out this document, this legal document, and you expect for it to be done correctly. How am I going to do anything correctly if I'm not trained on how to do so? Now, I don't know if you're getting tired of you helping me or you getting too comfortable with you training me. But some of the ways that you guys talk, and I'm going to say you guys, just pretend like I'm having a meeting in front of my boss, And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to actually type up all my incidents that I done had, including training. This is what this is what this is. My other jobs I worked at, for example, today somebody showed me how to do the lesson plan, so I document that. Here it is. See? Let's see. Today, blah blah blah. No, put that down. Today, blah 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 showed me how to save my lesson plan. Now, if I should go back into the date of when I put in um, my email, saying that I'm having issues with my lesson plan. You should really think about what you're doing here. Why the turnaround for help have to be so long when it's just like right there? Why don't this company just push aside some of their activities that they're doing? But who are you to be talking like that? So no, you don't want to go there. My to-do list is also digital because we living in a digital world. So I mean, people do still write, but not that much. People don't really write as much as they used to, you know. But I do know how to write. If I don't know how to do nothing, I know how to write for the past. Some here got in my mouth for the past maybe 2 years. I've been writing. I read books. I haven't read the Bible in maybe about 2 months now, which is horrible. Why am I not reading the Bible? Because there's another piece of tool that's in my life, and I feel like I don't know, they just in conflict with each other. Like I'm trying to find out if this type of way of religion is real versus this one over here. I have no idea, you know. But anyways, I made a to-do list. Okay. So now tomorrow, look at this. These was supposed to stay at work, so I have to put this in my to go back to work thing. Then when I come home, I go through my to-do list and whatever it is that I have not accomplished. And these are additional things that I have to do on my to-do list at the bottom, see? These are additional. So I will go into work with my own to-do list, and then by the time I get there, I have more things to do than I listed. Then we have home visits that we have to conduct. The parents are canceling on me, but I'm zooming in on the parents because now, baby, it's time for you to do that home visit because it's going to be going on 30 days since you've been in this company. So I need for these parents to stop finding excuses as to why they can't meet up with me, or it don't even have to be long. It could be just for 10 minutes, you know? If I explain to the parents that, okay, this is not really like a home visit, this is just you showing up and I'm going over this piece of document that you filled out, questionnaire that you answered about your child, and we're going to see if your child is on point as far as development is concerned. That's all this meeting is. This meeting is nothing else. So don't think that I'm gonna come and try to see how many husbands and wife you got, or if you got a baby daddy. I don't really be up in my parents' business because their life is none of my business. Their private life. Let's just focus on your child, and that's about it. Period. Okay. So on my to-do list that I created for 9/4, I accomplished a few things. I did the webbing. I did the fire drill, just like I thought. Really. So every day I'm gonna make sure that I have something that I'm gonna do. So here I did the webbing for the week. I did the safety drill. Um, DRDP, I did one assessment, but I did it. I put maybe one thing in somebody's portfolio. So these are ongoing. So that's the reason why I have them highlighted. Oh my God. But this is all that I gotta do. This is my to-do list. You know what I mean? So when I go to work now, I have more things to do. Like I have to place, I have to create uh, a system. My laptop is not charged. I should have charged it up. So I have to create a communication system. Between the staff and I, the staff, the parent. There's another way, parent. Like I said, there's something I said. I have to conduct a survey. I have to conduct a survey. Uh, do you allow father to pick child up? You know, if you're absent, or do you allow who? I mean, if you do, you know, I first of all, before they even open the school, they should have all this information together. But it's not really their fault because sometimes, like myself as a parent, I'm going along and things our life change. Our life change. But what about those parents that doesn't have any changes in their life? Today, like I said, they took a child in that's not even um registered. She's not supposed to be at the school at all. And I'm sitting here teaching this child, taking pictures of this child. You know, only thing I heard was such and such is starting today. And I'm like, who is that? And when this person told me that at the no. So what's got to be done is I need to have a conversation with my I don't listen until I get the proper documents that I need in order to operate this classroom, as I should perform with as licensing is concerned. I'm gonna need you to be on point. I'm gonna need you to do what you're supposed to do because I'm here. I don't even know why I'm in this company, but I'm just here, right? I don't really feel like I'm a boss, but please, when you hire me, there's a reason why God chose for me to be in your company. I'm not a regular person. I mean, I know that now that I'm 43. I'm like, damn, I'm super. I mean, I'm supposed to be exhausted. Like right now, I'm supposed to be tired, getting ready to go to sleep because I'm exhausted. But that's not the case. I'm tired, but I'm not sleepy. I don't want to go to sleep. You know, I should be resting before my kids get out of school, but I just don't want to go to sleep. Because if I go to sleep now, I'm going to wake up early and then it's going to take me even longer to get some rest. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to fight my sleep so I could change my sleep pattern. But like today, I was driving home and I was exhausted, like sleeping. You know what I mean? So I gotta come up with how I'm gonna get rest at night. That's very important. I gotta come up with how I'm gonna control myself. It's a lot of things that I gotta do. While other people just get to relax and be on their phone all day and enjoy life, you know, and not be a father to their children. And then get upset when somebody says something to them about them not being a father. Like, how could you be around your child and 95% of your time is spent on some type of technological device? You call that being a father? That's being a follower of the devil. That's what you are, a demon. You don't do that to your child because at the end of the day, when your baby start growing up and start getting older, she's gonna feel like she don't even belong on this planet because of how you distant her while you was raising her. And all I'm telling people, like, hey, you should, do this and do that. Put the phone down, or put the tablet down, stop watching a movie, focus on your child, because your child is only going to be a child for a little while, and then after that they grow up, and some of them move out, some of them don't. So Be careful. Yeah. I didn't get to log in these people in the ASQ tracking log. So what do? I put Miss Lady on my tracking log. That means I got to take her off now because she's not even a part of the classroom no more. I can't deal with this. But then again, it's like, God, I really thank you for allowing me this opportunity to work for this company. But this company is a hot mess. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Anyways, so these are things that I have to do. I have to go find somebody IEP, two children. Um, I gotta ask questions about transfer. I didn't get to ask my supervisor that. I gotta collect ASQs. I have to score ASQs. I have to log in ASQs in the tracking log. I have to set up home visits for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more children. So that means I completed 4 home visits. Not bad. Okay. I have, so the 12th. Let me see, when is the 12th? I have until the 12th. So today's the 5th, the 4th. Tomorrow is the 5th. Sunday, I mean, Friday's the 6th. And then Saturday 7th, Sunday 8th, and then Monday the 9th, the 10th, the 11th, and the 12th. And then here I have to complete my assessment by the 11th of, no, not September, of October. Okay, so we still good. We're still good. You know, we have like a whole month to do these GRDPs. I delegate responsibilities between my teaching staff and I, so I know what I'm responsible for doing outside with the art. I'm responsible for setting up and cleaning up the art because art is one of the requirements. But a lot of teachers would probably rather stay away from art because it's too messy and it's too much work, you know. It is. But you have to give that to the kids because it calms the kids down. Children get to do different things. You know what I mean? So, yeah. My team meetings, I said continue to have my team meetings, but I can't really have my team meetings, so I will verbalize um what I have to say. Now, with today's incident, with me having a child that's in my classroom that does not belong there, that I should document in somewhere as far as communication. I did. I told my assistant that if there's a child that's supposed to be scheduled to be in my classroom and you have not received their licensing file, they're not allowed in the classroom at all. You know, who is responsible for giving me the licensing file? The FSA. Do I have to go and ask for that? No, they should come and hand it to me. You know what I mean? Stuff like that is very important. Okay, my emails. I tried keeping up with emails, but it's very difficult keeping up with emails. Um, yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna get off of here in a couple of seconds. Create and print out survey for parents about skills and abilities. Not only skills and abilities, but it could also be drop off and pick up. Or um, time spent in the classroom. No, volunteering. It don't have to be in the classroom. Okay. We have children that sleeps late. So when they sleep late, they get either to miss the snack or, I mean, what do you do with the children that are still sleeping that we cannot wake up? Do they not get a snack after they wake up? I mean, can they have a choice to choose not to eat snack? Because what if that snack that they're getting from the school is the last snack they'll ever eat? Stuff like that. We got to think about. I have to write name on home visit. Oh, some parent need to write their name on a home visit. Work with EHS about environmental check. That's every morning when I go. Online training. I can't do my training because I'm answering the door and the phone, and you need to be at peace. So I told my supervisor that I'm gonna stay outside and do my training. So that's what I'm going to be doing that way. I'm not going to be responsible for the door or none of that. Because when you're doing those training, URSA or URSA, whatever you want to call it, you got to have, they have to have, you have to give your undivided attention in order for the training to be effective. Okay? Now, I have to put in a disability referral for a child. This child begins, blah, 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 told me to take responsibility for sign-in sheets when all children are dismissed. I did not do that today because there was so much chaos going on. Right before it was time for me to leave, Miss Lady, well, the last child was still actually at school. So how am I going to be responsible for the sign-in sheet when it's my clock out time? you know. So I should say in my personal side notes that today, one child. Now, I don't know if my supervisor playing some little monkey games with me or whatever she doing, whatever they're doing. Everybody playing games. So I'm not one of them that you can play games with and get away with it because you're going to be playing with yourself. Literally. You know what I mean? So if she is playing games, then she in for a rude awakening. You know? It's very scary eating from people, especially knowing that you're working under these conditions that is malnourished to me. It's unhealthy. It's not safe. Yet, you know what I mean? So I'm done with this. I'm done. But yeah, I'm tracking. I'm making notes of my day. Um, and yeah, all this, you play too much. I got my supervisor calling me, interrupting the classroom. I got her coming in the classroom, observing me and making rude noises. Then she comes in and she touching my folder. Um, then the way that she's responding to me with my emails, like, what do you mean you don't understand? Like, what do I mean? What do you mean what I mean? If I say I don't understand the concept that you just taught me, your job is to retrain me to make sure that I get it. It doesn't matter. I'm not a I don't everybody don't have to be a fast learner, you know. So today I told the lady that was training me on how to save my information correctly. I told her that as long as she lives, she will never have to train me on how to save my lesson plan on anything. So we created a folder, which is a great improvement. And then she saw that everybody had documents on the desktop, and nothing was not saved in folders. So she said, put your folder way over here. So I put mine way over there. So I created my first folder on that desktop. And actually, The computer that's sitting right there is actually the teacher's computer, but they need another computer in the office. They need office space. They need a second door for people to go in and out of the classroom. It needs to be a cutoff somewhere, because it's too much traffic. Everybody use my classroom to exit and go to lunch, or they just use it to walk through my classroom to get to the kitchen or to the bathroom, or my classroom just have to be. So today, for the first time, a little kid said that needs to stop, and she is young. She said, I can't sleep like that. I wasn't there when she said it. My sister told me, and I'm like, damn. If a little kid is telling you that she needs peace while she rests, you're doing something wrong as an organization. You know what I mean? You should set it up to where um, traffic is light, but who am I? Who am I to come in and tell any company what to do? I worked for Crystal Stairs, and to me, that was one of the worst company that I could ever attach my social security number to. Because it's not my name that's attached, it's my social security number. If the FBI is supposed to come to me and want to know all the places that I've worked, they use your social security number to locate your job, your places, or whatever. you know but I'm kind of sad and disappointed at the same time of not only the company that I work for, but people that's around me, that's supposed to be around me and supposed to be giving out the same positive energy that I'm giving. I don't really get that, so that's annoying. If I'm around you and even if I'm pretending to be happy, you should pretend to be happy too. Because we all going through it. You know what I mean? I forget off of here. I'm trying to be so organized, but it's hard being organized as a teacher, even if you're an organized person. Because there's so much stuff to do in so little time. Even here, if it wasn't for this lady right here that was in my classroom that came in, I would have never captured a violent behavior from another child. And I'm like, what did he do? You know what I mean? So I'm supposed to be documenting children's behavior. I'm supposed to be communicating that information to the disability coordinators. We have psychologists that comes in to look at children and probably see how they interact with their peers or interact with teachers. I'm trying to get this little boy to get some. I'm trying to get help for the kids that I work with, but they taking a long time. They playing games with our babies. You know what I mean? So we gotta up this a notch. Like, my baby needs some help because everybody's child is not gonna come out all perfect and to the point to where it's like, oh yeah, you're my son and my daughter. You're a perfect gem. You know what I mean? There's some kids that's gonna come out with a little slight Down syndrome, or something is gonna be off. You know? But who is to be blamed for this too? We gotta blame ourselves too, because if you notice, more and more people are being born with body deformity, like at some point. So I thank God for all my limbs. I thank God for my eyes. I thank God for my nose, my mouth, my even I don't have no eyebrows, but I thank God for the little eyebrows that He gave me. I thank God for my 5 o'clock shadow. Um, I just thank God for the fact that I'm still here, and we are surviving COVID. There's many things to be thankful for, but what am I truly thankful for? You know, I don't really know yet. Anyways, I'm supposed to be resting, but you see my face? I was breaking out. Look at that. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Over here too, but over here by my ears, from stress. I don't want to live a stressful life. I just want to live. Like, I just want to get up every day. I don't want to do the same thing over and over again because every day when I go to work, I have something different to do. But it's kind of like in the same context. So, the way how I would like to do my DRDPs, I can't really have it done that way. So, I have to really not have all the children with the same measure in the same month. I was told that I have to hurry up and do my DRDPs by October the 11th, so I'm just like trying to capture every moment as I can as I go. And that's not the correct way to do DRDPs, by the way, my supervisor. I'll tell you that right now. We supposed to wait at least 3 months. You're supposed to give the teachers at least 3 months to fully assess these children in order for us to see if either a child or the children have any form of disability. So if you rush me to make a judgment, I rushed into a judgment, but I'm not quite sure if this child can cut with some scissors without adult help. But because I'm doing the assessment period and I have to hurry up, you know, no. Teachers need time to do DRDPs. You need time to assess do the ASQs. You need time to do the home visit because I would set up a home visit for somebody. Like today, I set up a home visit for somebody and they didn't show up. You know, so I'm still going right. So for this is for tomorrow. Um, what's tomorrow? 9/5. 9/5. And then today was this person, and this person didn't show up for the home visit, and it was at the school. Like, what's the problem? Okay, so that's today. She didn't show up. No show. Okay, we have a no show right there. So. Oh, what should I do, Lord? I don't know. Lately, I've been feeling just drained out, like tired. You know? I'm tired of talking about the same thing over and over again to the same set of people, the same thing that irritates me, and I have to be around you. Like, no, you go and let me stay where I'm at in my peace zone. No, you go. I'm tired of repeating myself. I'm not a freaking tape recorder. I'm not Bionic Girl. I'm Talita. So if you're not gonna get with the program, get with the times, get with the fact that people are trying to wipe us out, then you ain't getting with nothing. You tripping. Get with the program. Wake up. Wake up. Because I don't know how long you think that you're gonna be in this little phase. We don't have that much time to get our lives together because as you blink, the time is going. So what do you do? What do you do? You just gotta go with the times and keep going, keep moving, as Martin Luther King say. But keep moving. We have no other option. If you got an option that's different from my option, then you share that information with me and we can move forward from there. But if we don't move, we're gonna forever be slaves until the day we die. Goodbye.